What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy got by 2009. Got another good one for y'all today. I don't know how this one's gonna end up, but we'll see how it looks. I know I did this one a little bit yesterday, but I really didn't get to go into real detail. So give everybody a little time to come in and everything. I know a lot of y'all missed this yesterday, so I want to make sure I do it. Just like I told y'all, I'm gonna keep my promise, and I'm gonna still do that video about the cancer today. It's just been a lot going on, y'all. It's been a whole lot going on, so I just want to make sure I knock this out for y'all. Give me 1 second. Just getting everybody a little time. Let me set up everything, then we can go ahead and get started. Good. I don't know why I be doing I like I could use a desk. You know, if some of you may want to inquire, I do have a desk where I could do these videos, but it's like I can't really get the feel of the video. I can't really, you know what I'm saying, enjoy it like I want to sitting at a desk. It feel like you in a tight cubicle. So y'all please excuse me for my less than perfect appearance, but I just want to be comfortable while I'm doing these so I can make sure I deliver them in a more organic way. I don't want to seem like I'm sitting in some type of cubicle or something. So y'all give me a second. I'm just wanting to get my link set up. But this video is going to be about a rare jewel. And some of y'all got to see it yesterday. Some of y'all didn't. But and even though I talked about it and elaborated on it last night a lot, but this is not going to be quite the same for those who might, have seen it or thought they might have seen it already. It's not going to be the same as it was yesterday. It's going to be a little bit more calmer, but it's still going to be straight to the point. So y'all just give me a second. Make sure you like as you enter the chat room, all that good stuff. I appreciate the love. If you haven't seen my last video, please make sure you stop through and watch that, and I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Just give me a second. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend, everything. Give me a second. I just put this over here. It don't even make no sense keeping it that close. Let me fix this. Okay. I just want to make sure y'all can. I'm just giving y'all, give me a second. I'm just putting this link in. Gotta know everybody running around doing they do. But I had to do it right now just to get it out the way, knock it on out. Because I might go ahead and double up and do one right behind this one. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I realized I got so much material. It's like I might as well start doubling up. I think y'all would enjoy it, Every now and again, I'm going to hit y'all with a double video, a double whammy, so to say. So y'all be looking forward to that. Start doubling up on my videos and give y'all the best material I can give you. Hey everybody, hope everybody had. Hey Miss K Virgo Nation. Hey Loretta Hughes. Hey Deb Angelo. Hey Rochelle. What's going on? Michelle got Rochelle and Michelle. Okay, Rochelle. Oh, I got Miss. I really appreciate it. Thank you, my boy Wayne Jasper. What's going on, Wayne Jasper? I appreciate you coming in, man. Oh, but give me a second. I'm gonna do this one a lot more calm than I did last night, because it just It's just crazy, y'all. Y'all just give me a second though. Y'all bear with me. One thing you got to understand when you dealing with the a Scorpio man is, you know, a lot of people say, oh, when they deal with us, or when you talk about the Scorpio man as a whole, they say, oh, he's difficult. They're very dark. They're very they have evil personalities. They do this and they do that, and we get a whole lot of slack. And a lot of people, a lot of times, they look at us like, you know, why you get this bad name? Why people always say this about y'all? And people don't understand the real total reason why we become like this or why we behave like this. Oh, I see it. I don't know, y'all. I think it'll be all right though. You know, a whole lot of people don't see us for who we are. A lot of people don't understand when it comes to Scorpio man why we are so apprehensive to be in relationships, why we give such a hard time in the beginning, because you got to understand, looking from our perspective, a woman is like a rare jewel. She's like a rare find. You know what I'm saying? It's very difficult to find a good lady. It's extremely stressful. It's extremely difficult, especially with the world that we living in today. And when it comes to us, as you know, when we, you know, are trying to find this particular woman, I try to find this particular person, it's not it's not as easy as people think it is. It's extremely hard. You know, finding a good woman in this day and time is like trying to find a rare jewel. It's like trying to find a diamond in the rough. You know what I'm saying? And in this world we live in today, especially in 2020, it's like it's so many counterfeit jewels, there's so many limestones, there's so many nickel, there's so much gold and silver, you know, fake gold or counterfeit or whatever you want to call it. It's so many people that's perpetrating as being a good woman. And a lot of times, you know, when you find a Scorpio, a lot of times if you find us and we have a certain perception, or if you have a certain difficulty breaking through to him, I have a certain difficulty trying to understand him, it's because we are apprehensive about it, because we have been fooled so many times by women who betray to be this wonderful woman. It's like a lot of times we are not understood, we are not heard. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we get the last scrape out the bottom of the barrel. You know how I always tell y'all, the bottom of the barrel. You know, we get the last scrape out the bottom of the barrel, and a lot of times this can become frustrating. It becomes irritating. It becomes, you know, we put a lot in. Like I tell y'all, we put a lot of time in our relationships. We put a lot of, you know, effort. You know, when we focus on somebody's relationship, it's not just some flim flamsy thing that we do. You know, like some people do it like it's a hobby or something. Like, oh, you know, I dated this person. I used to like the hell that we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We're not no serial daters. We're not these type of individuals. So when we see it's so much counterfeit, and we bringing all this energy, we bringing all this love, we bringing all this, you know, effort into our relationships. We put tremendous efforts into our relationships. We're not these individuals that try to give in at the last minute. We're not these individuals that try to, you know, be difficult, but we're individuals that really try to put everything into the person. We try to put all efforts into it. We try to put all hands on deck. We try to put 100,000%, but most of the time it's not match. Isn't one most you know most of the time it's not met. You know what I'm saying? It's like we try to give people the deepest pieces of us. We try to give people the realest pieces of us, but it's never understood. It's never seen to be um clear to the person who we are. Even if we try to reveal it and try to be real with them, you know, we always try to look in the person square in the eye. A lot of people say, you know, we have a piercing stare. A lot of people say we're difficult. Uh, we're uh, we're these extremists or whatever. But a lot of people don't understand, man. We are really trying to put all effort into this situation. We are really trying to put, you know, a 100%. And a lot of times Scorpio will back out the situation because we see what the other person is. We know it's a lot of counterfeit. We are very, and this is what makes the Scorpio, you know, treat, you know, duck people towards a distance. This what makes a lot of Scorpios not get married for many years until they're up in their age. This what makes Scorpios not really get into a grounded relationship, what they would call a committed relationship, because we know realize, once you put your effort and once you put your time into it, you can't get that back. You can't retrieve that. You can't turn the clock back around and get that time back and get that. You can only take it as a learned lesson and truck it across the chin. And I don't know, for some reason, as a Scorpio man, we are we give out so much. I don't know what it is, man. It seems like the more that we give, this like the individuals that we run across, that we finally want to give our time to, I finally want to give our effort to, and want to build with. It's like we pay for it in a way. It's weird, but it's like we get the worst end of the stick. We get put on the back burner. We are the last priority. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy would say, what I'm saying, the men in the states are we are last priority in 2020. You know what I'm saying? We put at the bottom of the totem pole. So a lot of times we are not looked at. We almost looked up as subhuman. We almost looked at as some type of leopard or some type of alien. We not looked at as being individuals. We're not looked at as being these strong men. No matter how much energy, it's like when we're in the beginning, people love us, people understand us, but it's like it's cool when we in the honeymoon stages, so to say, with a Scorpio. Everybody loves the honeymoon stages. Everything's all okie dokie, but it's like we realize and the Scorpio women too. We realize a lot of individuals are not don't know what love is. They don't know what unconditional love is. A lot of people say Scorpio, they're evil, and y'all very emotionalist. Y'all very heartless, and y'all don't love any, y'all very this and very that. But it's like how it's like, are you crazy? Like most people don't even know what love is. When you try to share that love with them, they reject it, or they start becoming nasty, or they start becoming these individuals. And the only thing about us as Scorpio is we see that it's not like anybody. It's not like a lot of females don't do this to a lot of men, but it's like once we open up and give them and share them a piece of us and give them and they get comfortable, they get to a point where the comfort turns to complacent. You know what I'm saying? The love and the respect turns into snappiness and arguments and disrespect. It's like people bring their worst to the table. You know what I'm saying? People bring their absolute worst, their lowest efforts, their craziest, what I'm saying, their craziest attitudes. They take all their cess. It's like they drain. It's less like they just take. It's just like they take their trash. You know what I'm saying? All their baggage, and they just throw it on us. They just throw all their insecurities, all their evilness, all their nasty attitudes, all their whatever at us. You know what I'm saying? They think because we are these caring individuals and we do have this unconditional love with us, that and we are consistent, they think we're gonna be there forever. And that's what really shocks people, because we are very committed, we are very extremely loyal, and we are a person that you can trust. But at the same time, a lot of times we don't get that in return. We don't receive that in return. No way, no how. We don't receive that in return. We get the last little bit left, and even if that's if they feel like even sharing that much. Because a lot of times when you get in relationships, they don't even feel like sharing that much, even the bottom of the barrel. And we the type of individuals, we understand that, and we take that, and we don't sit there and cry about it. We don't sit there and pout about it. We face it directly. Either we completely separate ourselves from that person, or get away from that person, because we're not the individuals that feel like time is something that you just donate to a person that could care less about you. We don't mind giving to the Purple Heart, to the veterans, but just donating my time to a pointless relationship, a person that don't understand me is not, is it don't seem, it don't, it is not. intelligent. It don't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, Scorpio, we will back out the situation, and I could tell they my notifications is what's what, but I know people are gonna come through and see it when they see it, and I'm gonna still do another one for y'all. I realize that sometimes you got to keep on pushing. I seen a video yesterday. Guy said you got to keep on pushing past the little stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at the positive. Look at at who is watching. I can't look at who's not watching, but one thing you got to realize with us is that a lot of times we feel people out, man. People don't understand us because they don't take the time to understand us. Just like they don't take that time to understand what real love is. They don't take the A lot of people don't think. They think on stuff like, oh, what's going on in the news, or what's going on with this, or what's going on with that crap. But they don't even pay attention to the people that's surrounding them. They could care less about the people that's even around them. That's the people that's giving their time to them, the people that's dedicating their lives to them, the people that will put their life on the line for at a second's notice. That's the people won't even look at them. People won't even pay attention to them. People will take them for granted. You know what I'm saying? People will take them definitely for granted. And that's how it is with us. That's how it is when we get to a relationship with people. When we start to build with people, it started to become this whole fiasco. It started to become this miserable long thing, and we understand that. Especially once it's we Scorpio, we the type that once we get a taste of it one time, we it don't happen again with us. Hey, what's going on, Isha? What's going on, Aisha? I'm about to say it again. Sorry, but one thing we say it all the time. You know what I'm saying? We try to be. It's not like it's not going to be like any other man that you ever dealt with. We gonna look at we're not the type that's scared to hit key notes or hit nerves that most people don't hit. We're not scared to say certain things to you that nobody else says to you. We're not scared to tell you about yourself that nobody else wants to tell you about. We are very blunt, we are very serious, and we will look the situation right in the eyes. We will look that person square in the eyes. We will be serious with that person. We don't care if it breaks them down or they get mad or whatever. We tell a person exactly what it is. If one thing a person can't say, they can call us a thousand names in the book, but they can't never say we're not honest. They can never say we're not real, because even any situation that we're in, we'll tell the person exactly what's going on, exactly how we feel about the situation, you know. And let me see. Just that's why you see this. That's why you see this. That's why you a lot of people don't understand us. That's why a lot of people say, why is he giving me such a hard time, or why the Scorpio is backing away, or why do it seem like he don't want to be in a relationship? Why do he seem like he's so heartless? It's because even when we open that side of us and when we expose that side of us, instead of being a ruthless scumbag, we try to show that positive side. We try to show that loving side, but it's not received. It's not receptive. The person don't recept it. It's like they don't get it. They don't understand it. They don't understand it. They like, oh, dedication. Oh, uh, consistency, loyalty. I don't want this. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like they regurgitate the positive. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of can't help it, but we understand that. We understand what the majority is. We understand what the statistics is. We understand one thing about Scorpio. We look at stuff in a deep way. We're not these individuals that be like, oh, I don't understand women. I don't get how these women work. I can't understand them. See, it's like we understand exactly what's going on. We understand exactly why they're doing what they're doing a lot of times. I'm not talking about the good women. It is some good women out here. Even the woman that's so called good is like a lot of them been through so much trauma and so many bad situations. Like they don't they don't take it across the chin as a lesson, as a wisdom, a word to the wise or whatever. They don't keep trucking on. They hold on to it. They take it on to their heart, and they let it sit there. You know what I'm saying? Just like anything, If you letting the last relationship or last situation, if you still holding on to that, it's like bringing the old. Just like I told you, the relationship is like the table, right? The relationship is like the kitchen table, and it's like you got in the Scorpio. We like I told y'all yesterday. We bring the chicken, we bring the macaroni and cheese, we bring the asparagus. I don't know what y'all eat. We bring the seafood. We bring everything. We bring a 4 course meal, but it's like every time we set out that table, we are reluctant to bring out that 4 course meal because we know what people, we know how individuals are. We are very deep in the psychology of people. We understand people deeper than they probably understand themselves. And a lot of times when we set the table and we bring a positive attitude, we bring a love. We ain't bringing it ain't gonna be no soft kind of love. It's gonna be like that masculine, real. We gonna be real. We gonna tell you how it is. We not gonna sugarcoat anything with you, and we not gonna play around with you. But at the same time, we gonna bring our best to the table. We gonna bring our best efforts to the table. So once we get to the point where we see where it's headed, and once the point the person get to they it's like they come to the table and they bring leftovers from 2 years ago. Think about somebody came to the table, your kitchen table, bringing food wrapped up that they then kept. Not only they kept the plate, they wrapped it up in saran wrap. They double wrapped it like it was a treasure, like it was a delectable. They bring this old rotten baggage, their old relationships with Tata and them, whoever whoever his name is, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They bring the rotten food to the table. They bringing stuff from 3 years ago. They holding stuff from when they were a child. They bringing all this rotten food to the table, and just like rotten food, it sours the mood. It destroys the ambiance. It makes your stomach hurt. It makes you sick. You know what I'm saying? It makes you completely sick. It makes you ill. And they bring it, and not only they bring it to the table, they try to force feed it to us. They try to force feed their baggage. They try to force feed their horrible attitudes, their bipolar attitudes, their craziness, their whatever. You know what I'm saying? They bring all that crap to the table. You know what I'm saying? And we're not the type of individuals that's going to tolerate that. When we bring a relationship, we don't bring old baggage from old relationships. That's more of a low vibrational Scorpio. I don't hold any of my old relationships against anybody I ever step against, or I'll ever, you know, be with. I don't do that. I don't. One thing about Scorpio is like we don't. I'm trying to bring in the right perspective, y'all, because I be talking about some real deep stuff. A lot of people not never gonna really talk about. Even if they talk about it, and it's not gonna be in the same exact way. It's like, man, it's like it's like we try to give everything. It's like we want to be these positive people. We want to be these loving people, but nobody will let us be that person. Nobody give us room to be that person. It's like they look for the wicked big bad wolf. It's like they look for the worst outcome. Is You know what I'm saying? It's like we and a lot of times the Scorpio, we don't take kindly to sitting around, and eating nobody's old baggage. We will he will flip the table over, or completely walk away from the dinner table. We will completely leave the whole relationship and leave the situation alone, because we realize that a lot of times it's gonna bring nothing but frustration. It's gonna bring nothing but irritation. It's gonna be a waste of time, and it's gonna break the nail. Is gonna eventually break the camel's back. We will get to the point where we will almost completely shut down, because just like I told y'all, it's not because Scorpio man trying to be evil. It's not because we're trying to be these unrealistic individuals that only care about ourselves, but we do not know how to sugarcoat it. We do not know how to pretend. That's why people. The same reason people hate us is the same way. It's the same reason people love us, because our organicness, because our masculinity, because our assertiveness. We do not beat around the bush. We do. We tell it exactly how it is. And I don't know. Like I told y'all, I would probably keep this up just to let y'all know. But I had to. I do. I do see at times it's difficult for everybody to get in, and I know it gets crazy with these notifications and stuff. Trust me, I understand that. And just like I know a lot of y'all just coming in, please make sure you like as you enter the chat room. I'm gonna read y'all comments and stuff. You know, uh, please, show some love if you can. Donate all that good stuff. Let me see what's up in here. Let's see. Hey, what's going on, Nina? Thank you so much for coming in, Nina. What's going on? Hey, Loretta Hughes. Hey, Loretta Hughes. Hey, Deb Angelo. Sky 11 Hook. What's going on? I'm gonna read y'all questions right quick, so y'all just give me a second. Hey, Forever Evolving. I don't know if I said hello to you already. If I didn't, I apologize. I love Scorpios, but a lot of them are users. If you're nice, they'll take advantage. Yeah, because I mean, some of them do, but at the same time, it's like a lot of people take advantage. A lot of people take advantage of us. A lot of people waste our time. A lot of people BS around and beat around the bush with us. A lot of people expect us to be some sniveling mute that sits down and says nothing, that lets them do whatever they want to, that lets the individual do whatever they want to. And we're not that person. We be the bad guy. We'll be the wicked big bad wolf before we be somebody's punk. Any day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever. Before we be a fool, we will play the villain very well. We don't care what you call us. You can call us a user, abuser, evil, wicked, conniving, ruthless man. But if you before you waste our time and be us around and treat us like a hand puppet and try to make us wear somebody else's shoes because you had a bad experience or because somebody else did something to you 15 years ago, we're not going to sit there and tolerate it. We're not going to sit there and pretend and be okay with it. We will walk away from the situation because we realize if we gonna put up with a bunch of garbage, we better off picking up our own garbage. We don't need to pick up your garbage and our garbage. We don't need garbage thrown on our heads because Tyrone was a butthole, and you want to put us in that place, and you want to put. I don't wear a size medium. I wear an extra large. I don't wear a size 6. I wear a size 12. I'm a grown man. I don't wear another man's shoes. I don't wear another man's shirt and another man's pants. When we were growing up little, I had to do all that hand me down, raggedy stuff. But I'm not wearing. I'm not spiritually. A lot of women want you to spiritually wear hand me downs of another person. I'm not that individual. I'm not that person. If you think you're gonna come to the table and give us anything, and just because you feel you entitled to, because you feel that you have the right to say and do certain things, it's not gonna happen with us. You got the wrong guy. You got the wrong guy. You got the wrong individual. You need to go get Sammy the softy. Let me see. Everybody loves Sammy the softy. He'll kiss your butt anytime. He'll send you 100 love letters. He ain't gonna have he ain't got a brain God gave a mouse. A mouse probably got more brains than some of these men y'all get with. But y'all love them soft. Y'all like them weak, don't you? Ain't that what you want? You want them nice and weak. You want them nice and soft. Go ahead and have fun with them. Tap dance with them. Do the tootsie roll with them. Twerk on them. Clap 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 clap. It don't matter. It ain't gonna be this guy because we ain't no fool. Let me see. What do What do you think unconditional love is? Something that don't break, something that lasts, something that's titanium, something that's solid like steel, something that can last summer, winter, spring, and fall, something that doesn't deteriorate, something that's not easily wavered, something that's solid and strong, something that lasts forever. That's what it is. No situation, no circumstance, no old feeling, no individual can come between that. Just like my Jamaican, just like my Jamaican friends say, fire burn the BS, because y'all bring this wicked treachery and all this mess and put it on man's table, and you think the Scorpio man gonna be that guy. Y'all, a lot of people. That's why a lot of the mishaps happen, because a lot of individuals think we gonna be that individual. They think we're gonna be some nice guy once you start acting out, or once you start showing your crazy side, even especially signs that probably have fire in them or whatever. They feel like when they start lashing out, y'all know y'all have hot heads, y'all got tempers, y'all not really y'all not really graceful with y'all words at times, especially when y'all getting y'all feelings. Y'all not graceful with your actions, with your words, with how you do things. So we are not the type that's going to sit there and eat it up. We're gonna throw water on your fire. We're gonna put your fire out instantly, and we know how to do that very quickly, and very abruptly, and very bluntly, because we know exactly what to say and we know exactly what to do, because we not the type of individuals that's scared to be alone, even if it's for a matter of years, because we realize we are the type of individuals we can have peace. A peace of mind means everything. We know that even from a young age. That's why you see Scorpios. We in our own zone. We in our own lane. Even as children, we play off on the side by ourselves. We when we walk, even when we walk in, even if we grew up in a rough neighborhood, we walk down the street by ourselves. We face our demons and our hellholes by ourselves, because we already know that nobody else is going to be dependable. Nobody else. It ain't too many people that have unconditional love. It only takes a small circumstance, a small situation to make a person go out, deteriorate, and break on you. And these type of individuals that Scorpio will weed out, we will weed them out. We don't care if we have to water drown you out. We don't care if you have to burn you out. We will burn out the weeds. We will burn out. We will make sure we weed out the weak links. Absolutely, absolutely. We don't care if we would seem like we were the closest love bugs. Once you start feeling yourself, and once you start disrespecting us, we will stomp all over it. We will throw it right in the trash can, because we have that much respect for ourselves. Because we have told you, we think of like men of old. We don't think like men of this new millennium. Are you crazy? You think I'm gonna act like some of these fools? That ain't happening. A lot of feelings gonna get hurt this year messing around with Scorpio, because it ain't happening. And if they in the mode that I am in, if the Scorpios in mode that I'm in right now, we see the clear picture. We see the destination. We see the time it takes. But if you are a type of person that's gonna be nothing but a time waster, nothing but a person that's always self-absorbed with self, a person that's always you know, it's like it's not the same. If we know that it's not the same. One thing about us, we look at stuff from the time years and years and time before us. Like, I realized, and I took a real good look at it, and I seen this old couple, and she was showing all these pictures of when they were going through their struggles, and even when they was going through their struggles, and they was doing their thing. It's like they were so happy, they were so real, they were so close, they were so respectful of each other. They didn't have that much, but they had love, they had understanding, they had a peace of mind with each other, they had a friendship. If it ain't like that, so we don't even want it. We don't care how much feelings it hurts if a person cries a river. If we realize it's ripping us to pieces and it's going to spiritually bring us down, we will not inhale that. Why I'm gonna sit there and inhale toxic smoke? Why I'm gonna sit there and inhale dirty ventilation? It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It don't make any sense. Let me see. Let me see. Should we know what we deserve? We know what we don't deserve. Period. Absolutely straight down the line, up and down, all day long. We not these individuals that's going to sit down and pretend. We don't care how much it hurts. And a lot of times it hurts us more than it hurts the other person at times because if we've been in a situation with a person, trust me, we are very close with that person. We are very attached. We're probably more attached than the other person is, but we're not going to show any emotions about it. We're not going to show any breaking of it because we do a lot of our pain internally. That's why you can look at our eyes and see how piercing it is. That you can see the pain, you can see the realness. But we ain't gonna sit there and cry nobody no real. We're not gonna sit there and BS and waste time. We'll be blunt with you and tell you, hey, it is what it is. If you want to do that, get on and move on. See ya. But if you riding with me, ride with me, ride with me to the end. I shouldn't have, and we are not the type of individuals that's gonna pull and push and chase after you. Nah, that ain't happening ever. That's not gonna happen. I'm sorry to tell you. Unless no, I ain't gonna say that he's not gonna happen. But you got to be a woman. You got to be that jewel. You got to be that jewel. It's like we understand like a woman is like a diamond. Like to me, a real woman, find a real woman in this day and time is like finding a diamond necklace. It's like having a Birdman chain on. You know how he got them big diamonds on. You got a Birdman chain on. You know what I'm saying? It's like a Birdman necklace. But it's so many counterfeits. It's so much plastic. It's so many limestones. It's so many lump of coals. I don't know what you call it. You know what I'm saying? Just the same example, just like they always say a woman is like a flower, right? If a woman was like a rose, a woman was like a tulip. They're very few and far in between because you got so many dandelions, you got so many buttercup, you got nothing but weeds and energy, soul sucking weeds surrounding us. We don't see. It's hard to really see. A lot of women say, why I get stuck with this and why I have to go through that because unfortunately you got the majority of the women of your sex is representing you wrong and they give you a bad name. We know it's not all the women, but a lot of times it's so much trash out here. It's hard to see. It's hard to see that flower amongst a thousand weeds. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to pick up something that's gonna last temporary and seasonal. That's easy. We know that. We don't look for that. But if it is like that, even with a Scorpio with a seasonal love or temporary love, we do not put no energy into it. If it's gonna be like that, where we just be on some cozy stuff, just let us know in the beginning because we will treat it as such. We will not build any type of attachment for you. One thing about us is we can cut it on like that and cut it off. If you not serious, if you playing around, if you got second thoughts or whatever, we will leave. We will cut. We will draw the line. It ain't no in between. It ain't no you know how you go to some people and go to some people and be like you cool with them or whatever? Why y'all hanging? You like, nah, we alright. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we alright. We cool or whatever. No, it's like no, you in here, you over there. You on the outskirts. You handful of people. You on the inside. The rest of y'all, I could care less. That's just how it is. It ain't no we alright. That's my people. You know what I'm saying? We related, so we alright. I don't really like them or like that. It's like no. If somebody come and tell me about a family, whatever, I'm gonna tell them I don't rock with that fool and don't ask me about it no more. Go ask them. What I look like a ventriloquist? What you think I'm gonna put them on my pup? What you think I'm gonna talk for them? No, go ask that. Go ask that moron. Don't ask me about no beefs. Don't ask me about no beefs. Let me see. Man, I feel like Scorpios want you to let them do whatever they want you in order to be with them. No, the only thing that a Scorpio asks for is a person to be real with us, a person to be show the same that we show in return because we know what's out here. We know what's out here. We know most dudes not loyal. We know most dudes will hurt your feelings and be thoughtless in a heartbeat. You think we don't sit down and study the majority of people that's in this era in this world that we live in? We know most people wouldn't tolerate half the stuff we tolerate. A lot of people say that we cold hearted and we wicked. No, we just don't tolerate. We see it we see it for a second, we will lose it. We will flip the whole script. A lot of people think we're gonna sit there and eat it up. They want us to eat the BS up. You want us to spoon feed us the dog crap like it's applesauce. That ain't happening. We'll flick it and shove it in your face and tell you to eat it. A lot of and it's not just the female that we with. It's dudes that come around us. It's family members. It's all that stuff. They bring the worst to the table. They bring their worst efforts. They treat us like crap. They talk to us dirty. They gossip. They carry on BSing. They like to hit nerves. They like to hit stuff that they know that's gonna make us tick and make us snap and look for the wrong reaction. You looking for the wrong individual. You got the wrong person. And if you think I'm playing or is this some internet stuff, you come, try Scorpio if you want to. Try to cross that invisible line if you want to and see what happens to you and see how well that ends up for you. See how well that ends up for you. Cause a lot of people, I know most dudes are not loyal. Most guys are not gonna put no time into you. Most guys are not gonna even listen to anything you're saying. Most guys are not even gonna keep a consistent base with you. And we know that. We know that. That's why we know who to put our time into and who not to put our time into. That's why a lot of times we stay to ourselves. Because we know if a person really want us, person really love and care about us, it's gonna show. It ain't nothing a person gotta keep saying. It's gonna show. It's gonna show. You know what I'm saying? And until we find it like that, and if it can't be like that, we back away from it, man. We don't have time for the mind games. We don't have time for the dwell in a sea of emotions. It's a lot of emotional stuff around here. People want to. A lot of grown men want to be emotional. You know what I'm saying? We'll get hype. We'll get aggressive, but we ain't gonna be like, I just want to stay together. I just need to stay together. Like, nah, you got the wrong guy. You got the wrong guy. Before we come off as a wussy punk, we'll be a heartless, cold person. Before we come off as being weak, and before we come off as being some person thrown on the outside where people can just walk on us like some type of doormat. And that's why Scorpio. That's why we treat stuff cold. That's why we feed people with a long handled spoon because we know most people are full of it. Most people are fake. You know what I'm saying? We like people to be real and solid with us. We like people of substance. Even if it's nothing but two, three people, that's fine with us. We can live with that. But if it's not like that, we are fine with being by ourselves. We are definitely fine with it because we know once you try to find the grass is greener on the other side, we know it's gonna be nothing but dirt. We know it's nothing but dirt and concrete. Lady, hello, a lady. I don't know who I'm talking to, but hey, hello, is it ticking? Bing, 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 bing. Is not any. Is the grass is not greener on the other side? Coconut head. It's not. It is not. It's nothing. It's nothing but a bunch of weirdos, men that are really abusive, men that will really hurt your feelings. It's plenty of men that can play the whole role for you and do everything that you like. But the stuff that he's gonna do behind your back is gonna be more wicked than the stuff that the Scorpio did in front of your face. And the stuff that, and we when we keep it real with you, we show it to, even if it piss you off, we gonna do it in front of your face. We'll let you know, hey, it is what it is. But we know most dudes out there, they gonna rip you to pieces behind your back. They gonna hurt your feelings later on down the line. But you think we gonna sit there and try to take the slack for whatever you feeling? That ain't happening, sweetheart, sir. You know what I'm saying? If you messing with Scorpio female, because I respect, certain females and certain dudes, and they don't, it don't even matter if they Scorpio or whatever. I respect real. I respect solid. I respect honest and purity. I don't care what all that whatever you think that's attractive to you. If you ain't got no heart, if you don't have no loyalty towards you, if you don't have no realness in you, you're not gonna link with us. We not seeing eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna see you out there in the field somewhere with the rest of the fake weirdos. Because you're not in this small little bubble of real people that still exist in this earth. You with the rest of the trillion people that aren't worth two red cent. It is what it is. I tell it like it is. You look, a lot of people say this and that about us, but when they go to other relationships, they get their feelings hurt. They realize, Dad, I had a good person. Well, wow, he was different. He was being a real person. But hey, you had to go find out. Go do that. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna come back and try to retrieve it. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of Scorpios that do that, but we all run into our own situations. We all have our downfalls, but a lot of times it's like people want us to take the lowest of their lowest personalities. They want us to accept everything they bring to the table, and it's not happening. I done had fallouts with people that I used to build with from doing this platform. Like I fell out with dudes, fell out with females because they thought I was gonna do things a certain way because of who they were. I was going to say certain things to them because who they are, who they feel they are, because nobody never came to them like that, or nobody ever did. Well, sign me up because I'll be the first person to do it for you and kick you right between the eyes because I'm not going to be a weak link whatsoever. I will trash 1,000 relationships before I be in some miserable, long standing situation that's going absolutely nowhere. Let me see. I just had to go in on this one because I can't, just like I tell y'all, like I can't I can't do raw topics in a Mr. Rogers voice. I can't I can't read Marcus Garvey speeches sounding like Joel Osteen. Two different people, two different spirits, two different agendas. So if understand when I'm coming like this to project what I'm saying, to let it hit home. Because if you have a Scorpio that's with you, this is exactly, even if he's not saying it, this is exactly what he wants to say. Because a lot of times we don't say stuff to people because we know we're gonna blast off because it's no in between with us. Give me a second, y'all. Ugh, give me 1 second. And the crazy thing is, people take us for being the wrong. Like I heard one dude say it on one of his videos. Either it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. He was like, the element surprises a mother. You know, 'cause a lot of people take me for being some type of clown, or they'll take me for being some type of softy, they'll take me for being something else. But you take it for what you want. Don't let the smooth taste fool you, because you're gonna be rudely awakened, and that Scorpio will shake your life up to the knees of your life, because we are not the one. We keep we got a very puzzled composure that people take for being concrete. But when you hit that nerve, or you say that careless, disrespectful comment, we will turn you upside down. Especially if you're a grown man coming with that arrogant, ignorant behavior, we will put you on your skull. We will put you flat on your back with no hesitation. We will tear this mother out and throw you through a wall. We are not the ones to be playing with. You could take it for what you want. You could take it for a joke or whatever. But let's see you carry that joke out and see how it ends up for you. Let me see. You take us for some type of idiot, take us for some type of fool, take us for some type of softy, take us for being the majority of men. Don't put us in that category. You're going to get your feelings hurt. Do not compare us with other men. You're going to get your feelings hurt, because we're not in that ball game. You're playing with a different animal, sweetheart. You're playing with a whole different animal. Imagine a man from 1919 coming back in 2020 in a young body. Imagine a man from 1950 coming back in 2020 in a young body. That's exactly how you got to look at it, because you think you're dealing with a modern day type of man. You got the wrong guy. You got the wrong individual. We will look you square in your eyes and articulately, we will articulate and intelligently break you down to size. We are nobody's fool. We are nobody's plaything. We not nobody's plaything. We are nobody's toy. And that's the side that we try not to show. You see how I'm projecting this video? This is the side we try not to show. This is the side that people pull out of us. It's like when we trying to, when I'm trying, like I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give y'all a smooth story. There's a lot of people I was close to at one point. A lot of people I could call, my homeboys, my dogs, my round, you know, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people I was real close with, but you know where the fallout came at? With every last one of them, what the root of the fallout was when they took it for being something else. Where they took it for being, they had me mistaken for somebody else. Because when we approach somebody that we love and want to build with, we bring our best to the table. We don't bring our worst to the table like most of these idiots do. We try to bring our best to the table. But once you mistake us for somebody else, we will become your worst nightmare, because a person that heart is this big and this warm, it can become this small and this cold in the same instance. The people with the biggest, warmest heart, I can be as ruthless. That's why I don't need no. That's why I like a lot of these fools that go through these places. I don't need no army. I don't need no a bunch of dudes hanging. I don't need a bunch of weirdos around me patting my back, slapping me across the. You want what? Because I ain't trying to use no derogatory stuff. But you understand what I'm saying. People think they're gonna mistake us for some type of fool. And I know it's a lot of dudes out there, whatever, that might see it, might not, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people probably be looking on the slide that be pretending they not looking. You know what I'm saying? It's like they know. They people know who to talk to. People know who to approach that way. People know who to talk to a certain kind of way and who to treat a certain kind of way. People know. They know. I done had cowards so crazy. Like Scorpio, like people don't fight fair with us. Even when they coming at us first, they still won't fight fair with us. Still won't fight fair with us. It's people that I have tried to have face to face conversations with and show love to. And you know how they showed me by putting a pistol in my face. That's how they showed me. Because they were so shooken with fear. Because they were so shooken with insecurity and hatred and jealousy. Weirdos, wicked, soulless people. That's why we understand a good friend is like a precious jewel, is like a rare jewel. A a real woman is like a rare jewel, and that's why we don't have too many. That's why we don't get into many relationships because they're like rare jewels. That's why you won't see us with that many people because finding a real, consistent, strong friend is it's a rare. It's like a rare jewel, man. It really is because when you look at it, they can be beautiful, have the whole 9 yards, but once you try to build with them, once the first sentences come out their mouth and the stuff they talk about, it's like will I ever find somebody? It's like golly, like everything. Every woman sound like they got a tape recorder that's been recorded, and all of them are playing the same song. It's almost like this ridiculous radio stations we got in the states. Everybody playing the same stuff, regurgitating the same BS that they heard somebody else say. And they think we gonna follow along and follow the herd. You follow the herd. I don't gotta follow nothing. You wanna be a sheep and go into the slaughter. Go into the slaughter by yourself. Let me see. I feel like. Let me see. Let me see. Us Scorpios are all or nothing. We show deep love and expect the same in return. Absolutely, all or nothing, baby. Definitely, Wayne Jasper. It's all or nothing, man. Exactly, it's all or nothing. If you want to BS and think you're gonna have your way and just nah, if you giving your half effort, we're gone. Just let us know. Be real with us, and we will leave you right there. You don't got to worry about us, and we'll leave you right there. Let me see. I got to give this blunt message because people don't get it. A lot of people don't get it. Whether it's some weirdo watching me from a distance, whether it's some hater that I know that think they know me watching, I could care less. Just make sure you hit the like button. I'm just saying, just hit the like button. Thank you. But on the serious side, we care and we love until we're given a reason not to. We will give all until we give a reason not to give our all. Once you show us and crap on us and show us that you could care less, we will bring our worst to the ball game. We will cut everything off. It would be almost if we never existed to you. Almost if we never existed to you. And we could care less because we know what we bring to the table. Even the people I was like, man, I want to hold on to them. I don't know what I'm gonna do without them. Everybody got that person, that family member that they feel like, Lord, I don't know what I'm gonna do without them in my life. I miss them so much. But you know what? I'm still ticking, baby. I'm still standing. My face moved like Gary Coleman. You know what I'm saying? Teeth. I don't say Colgate, but I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty white cheese. You know what I'm saying? I ain't raggedy. I ain't sitting around. I ain't toe down. I ain't skin and bones. I'm eating chicken and fish and food I'm not eating spam and oodles and noodles, even though that's probably what they want me to be eating. They want me to starve. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want me to starve. They want me to be out back. You know, people, a lot of people that wear a mask and pretend to be around us, they want the worst out of us. They want the worst predicament to happen to us. It's like deep inside, they harbor resentment against us. They harbor hatred. They harbor jealousy against us. They harbor that, but they don't realize they only hurting themselves. Everything that they put on us and everything they hope, all the worst they wish for us is they're gonna receive that in full. They're gonna receive that in full. Let me see at work, but listen in, Desiree. You can email me too. We can always talk offline. Desiree, I know I was missing him because Desiree, I done talked to you about 1,000 times. Desiree, here we go again with this. And I already know your situation, Desiree. Homeboy, I'm not gonna lie to you. Homeboy ain't trying to hear that. I done told you I ain't want to be all blunt like this, but you keep. That's the thing. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. People don't listen to us. People don't want to hear it. They can't take that. Honesty and being real is not a it's not a understood characteristic. It's not a love character trait. Being strong and being masculine is not embraced by this world we live in today. You will be seen as being arrogant. You will be seen as being ruthless. You will be seen as being mean because you're being a man, because you're telling people, heck no, I'm not doing that. No, I don't like that. No, I don't want to do it like that. What they want you to be like a feminine, flamboyant woman. That's what they want all the men to turn to, feminine, flamboyant women. They want all the men, all the little boys to be flaming. They want us to all be Medea. They want us all putting wigs on. You got the wrong one, Jack. Let me see. I was looking for you on Facebook but couldn't find you. Okay, I'm gonna put. Oh Lord, Desiree trying. Desiree trying to find a advice circle, a friendship circle. Lord have mercy. I don't, and I'm gonna tell it real because I already talked to her, so I'm gonna tell it like it is. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't like unless you coming to me real. You can talk to 1,000 females about that Scorpio man, Desiree. They're not going to help you. They're not going to be able to help you. They're going to just fill your head up with that. Oh, girl, he could care less what they got to say. What they got to say ain't gonna mean a hill of beans to him. He gonna be in the wind. Yeah, you could find another man, but do that. Don't try it. They ain't gonna be able to help you with that situation. I done already talked to you. I already been real with you. I've been like that. Let me see. But some matter of fact, where my you can ask any of my male supporters, man. I don't know if any of my male supporters are still in here, but tell this lady that all that going to home, that advice stuff, all that blah blah blah, is gonna lead you nowhere, man. And that's the problem, man. That's the problem for real. Because a lot of women, y'all seek the advice. Y'all want to hear y'all want to look at every last single TV show, read at, read every freaking book on the shelf, listen to every big mouth speaker on TV, every ridiculous idiot that comes into your lap that you think is interesting. Y'all will listen to everything except for the man that's around you. Y'all will listen to everything except for the people that's loving you and care about you. You rather make us pay for being men. You make us pay for being masculine. You make us pay for being who we are. You keep listening to that mumbo jumbo. Uh, all them females talking about, they gonna lead you nowhere. You're gonna be just in the same predicament. Manless. You're gonna be manless. Just saying. You ain't gonna have no man. And most likely, if you find one, it ain't gonna last long. Even if y'all get married, it's not gonna last long because you built it on straw. If you build your relationship on what your mommy, what mommy taught you, and not what the man and what your father taught you, also you're lost. If you think, even if you put it like that, if you think he's gonna try to fit in some perfect triangle for you, it's not gonna happen. Oh, okay, okay, Roy. Okay, you know, it's like we want to be that so-called good guy, that so-called protagonist, that so-called hero. But once you take it for us being something else, you know, we will become the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? We're not we're not that individual. We're not that individual. We're not easily swayed. We're not easily manipulated. We're not easily going along with the herd. If you're a type of individual that got the herd mentality, you're not going to work with us. We're not going. The relationship is not going to last. If you're going by what other people are saying, and you know you're putting more time into other stuff, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You're gonna listen to you're gonna listen to those 15 chickens in the corner clacking about men, and you're gonna end up in the same chicken coop stuck with them with no roosters. It's plenty of them. It's plenty of them. And people can say what they want to. It's a hard, cold world out here, boy. You know, just saying. Let me see. I need my mom to watch this. She never understood how I could cut a person out of my life forever and not look back. Because why should you? If you put we the type that put everything from the jump. We put it in everything from the start, from the get go. So if we know what we've been doing and what we're trying to do, and we're trying to. One thing about us, if we are trying to put that focus and we're trying to work on that relationship, whoever, it don't matter. We will put everything into it. We'll work with them. We'll try to talk with them. We'll try to be peaceful. We try to stay out the way. We're not these individuals that be like, yeah, I'm here. You know, I know we ain't getting along, but I'm here. Like, I be cordial with people. I stay out the way. But if you want me to be in your way, if you want to clash heads, we can clash like the Remember the Titans. We can clash like barbarians. But if we want to be cool, we can be smooth. It don't matter. It's your choice. And that's why a lot of times I'm telling y'all, it's your choice. But don't expect the Scorpio man to settle for less. Don't expect him to be some type of, you know, to cape for something that you know you haven't been putting your effort into, to chase after something that you know you've been giving your worst attributes and your worst attitude towards. You know, it ain't gonna happen. I wish they would give out my notification though, so I can get some more of my peoples up in here. Y'all just ain't got nothing but hens. I love y'all, but we need some roosters up in here. All these hens up in here. Let me see. But this ain't the sister circle. This ain't I love y'all. I appreciate, but this Scorpio man, this ain't the I know that's, yeah, y'all do that on the side. You know what I'm saying? this is this for real, man. I'm being for real with y'all. You can listen or you cannot listen. I really don't. I really could care less. But those who are listening realize when you're dealing with this man, he's not going to play around with you. He's not going to beat around the bush. You think he's going to carry on and plagiarize being a person that he's not? It's not happening. We will have you will we would rather you hate us for who we are than love us for who we're not. I'd rather be hated and despised for who I am than loved and getting my butt kissed for who I'm not. I don't need that fake praise. I'd rather if you don't love me for being myself, then it don't matter. Buzz off. I'ma still be me. The right people gonna come around me. It might not be the people I want, but the right people will adapt to me. The right people will love me. They sure will. Yeah, I don't have to fake and plagiarize and masquerade like some damn stiff shirt softy. Are you crazy? I ain't built like that. I ain't cut from that cloth. Y'all looking for Kleenex tissue paper. I'm Gorilla Pad. I'm Gorilla Pad. I'm titanium. You looking for paper towels and tissue. You looking for Kleenex soft dudes. I'm not made from that. We not made from that. We not cut from that. You looking for the damn. You looking for the bellboy, and you looking at a straight barbarian. You looking at a war hero. We not we ain't carrying the spit bucket. You looking for the water boy. We playing the field. We clashing helmets and cracking heads. We ain't sitting here looking observing on the sidelines, waiting for the damsel in distress and waiting for Cinderella to get her pretty slipper. You living in a la la land. Y'all watch too many Disney movies growing up or something. But you'll find out for yourself. You gonna find out for yourself. Cause the person that y'all think got all the glimmer and glam and all the gift wrapping, he be the most ruthless. He gonna be the most ruthless cat you ever ran across. He ain't gonna say nothing to you. He gonna let you say whatever you want. He gonna do whatever you want. But when he gonna wait for that perfect time, and he's gonna ruin your life. He's gonna give you a headache. But you gonna be like, you gonna think back and look at that Scorpio like, damn. Even though he got on my nerves sometime, dad. Even though he was rough sometime, at least he was real. At least he was consistent. At least he was authentic. But that's people don't want that no more, man. They want a fake. They want and just like us, and people say a woman is like a rare jewel. A good man is like a rare diamond. But a lot of women, y'all just want limestones. Y'all want mud. Y'all want mud balls. Y'all want poo poo balls. Y'all know how when a baby use the bathroom, they got little poo poo balls. That's what y'all like. Y'all don't want diamonds. Y'all want poo poo balls. Y'all want clay. Y'all want copper. You don't want no diamond. You don't want nobody with that type of authentic nature. Because sometimes you can be too real for a person. Sometimes you can be too organic for a person. And this world that we live in is not really accepted. It's taken for being something else. And that's why Scorpio we back away from people. We get rid of people around us because we don't pretend for nobody. But uh let me see, man. I love y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. You know what I'm saying? Remember that when you're dealing with Scorpio, remember that he's not gonna beat around the bush. He's gonna be who he is. And we don't get into situations with everybody because everybody's not worth getting in that situation with. Everybody's not worth our time. A lot of people ain't worth our time. A whole lot of people not worth our time. A lot of people are just strange. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. People be like, dang, why that weirdo? I used to always ask myself sometimes too, not because I'm hating on the weird soft guy, but It just didn't make sense. I'm like, that dude softer than tissue. That dude that dude weak. He got the whole Santa Claus thing going on with walking around like he about to get triplets. Nigga be weakest tissue paper, weakest cheap toilet paper. But he gets all the love and he gets all the admiration because he's weak. He's easily manipulated. He's easily controlled. A real man is not going to get that same acceptance because we're not going to tolerate half the BS that the soft, weak man going to take. So we left with what we left with. We have to deal with what we have to deal with because we're not going to take any backhand treatment as men, as real men. We will accept that 10 cents before for with respect on it, as they say, with respect on it, rather than take $100 with somebody's foot in our behinds. You got to be crazy. I'd rather be the strong, hated man than the weak, loved man. Any day of the year, 365 days of the year. I'd rather be hated for being strong than loved for being weak and gullible. So understand when you're dealing with him, this is what you get. This is why he comes out with how he comes out. I'm breaking it down for y'all, and I ain't going to lie to y'all. I don't know. I'll keep it up. I'm gonna see. I see how it go, but I might take it down just because I see how most people can't stomach stuff. Most people not gonna understand it, and I don't waste my time. I don't really care about I can. It's already on my spirit. It's already on my soul. So I don't care if I erase 100 videos because I already got the information. I already understand it. I already get it. I see it as clear as day. But if you can't stomach it, you can't eat it, you can't if you can't really understand it, you will never understand it. Got my little lint, excuse me. But I love y'all, man. I love y'all. I had to cut loose a little bit. And they ain't giving my notifications out and all that. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Because I know where I stand. I know who I am. And I will be back soon. I will do another joint for y'all. I don't know if I will keep it up. I really don't know, y'all. Cause most people don't understand it. You don't know how many people don't watch my videos for how long and still don't understand Scorpio. Still don't even understand me as an individual. If you watched three of my videos and you don't get it, it's just never you're not gonna get me. It, People just don't listen. People don't understand, man. They don't get it. They too they in another world. They in a whole nother world. They in TV land somewhere, lost in space. We stand 10 toes on the ground. We see stuff exactly for what it is. We don't try to pretend just because it's gonna make stuff smoother. We don't try to smile just because it's gonna make somebody else comfortable. It ain't happening. It is we let the chips fall where they fall because that's real life. People gonna love you, but most people gonna hate you. Just like my the legendary the Jamaican Yankee, he said something that was real deep. He said, just like every man and woman must die, every man and woman has enemy. Like every man and woman must hunger, every man and woman must die, and every man and woman has an enemy. We don't sit there and act like everybody loves us. We know we got plenty of enemies. We got enough enemies to make a football team. And we could care less because we know that's life. And we don't care how much you hate us, stay in your lane. Stay over there with that. Because if you come over here, we're going to clash. It's just what it is. It is what it is with us, man. I told y'all, man. I told y'all I had some hammers for y'all, man. I don't know how many people gonna be able to look at it and enjoy it, whatever. But I had to break it down for y'all today. I love y'all, man. Big kiss, big kiss, all ladies, all my dudes. Pound definitely, man. Let me see all my dudes in here, man. Cause I know I was looking for my bros up in here. And my boy Wayne Jasper. I'm in here. Scorpio meet. Who Yeah, man. Yeah, Wayne Jasper. A lot of people don't get it, man. I don't know. You tell me, Wayne. You tell me, Wayne. What is it, man? Why people don't stomach it? Why people can't understand the realness, and that's why people can't understand that we are extremely different. We don't. We are men of men. We don't care. A real don't care how a woman look at us. We don't care how people talk about us. I could care what the hell you got to say gonna make me any difference? What's your opinion, your outlook on my life gonna do me any good? What is your negative discouragement gonna do me? How's that gonna help anybody? We not listening to that mess. We could care less. We don't care if we hate it. Cause the leaders, we gotta we trailblaze our own path. We ain't following the majority. We let the pigeons and the chickens crowd up together and follow the herds. We gonna fly like eagles by ourselves. Let the chickens and the pigeons pick on the bread. Let them eat the moldy bread that grandma threw outside. We eating fresh goat off the mountain. Y'all know how I always tell y'all that story. We eating fresh goat off the mountain. Y'all eat the moldy bread. You eat the bird seeds, big bird. Damn clowns. That's why we get so disgusted because we don't even want to be around people half the time because it's so irritating and it's so annoying to pretend just to blend in, just to get along. For what? For what? So you can get some backhand compliment, so you can get some fake smile. I'd rather be hated and gritted on 24/7. At least I know the person hates me for real. At least I ain't gotta look and say, oh, this person kind of likes me. At least I know where the person that don't hide their hand, the knife behind it, because a lot of people come in the name masquerade in the name of friend, in the name of girlfriend, in the name of brother, sister, or whoever, and they hate you more than any enemy you ever had in your life. But because of their title, they think you're not gonna see the clear picture. No, I can see past the titles. I can really see past the titles. It took a lot of people don't see past those titles ever. They're like, oh no, that's my brother. I could never picture myself doing that. Oh no, that's my friend. BFF, that's my friend forever. I love my friend girlfriends. Yeah, until she sleep with your husband, until she take your credit cards and spend it, until you call her when you sick and she don't answer your call. Yeah, you're gonna be BFFs, girl circle. Yeah, right. You kill me with that mess. Get up out of here with that crazy mess, man. Go watch TV or something. Go play. Go play. Go to McDonald's and jump in the balls or something. Cause you better off doing that if you're gonna be some gullible sponge soaking in everything and believing everything you hear. If you gonna know us, you better know us from scratch. Or you gonna be lost. Let me see. There are two type of men: a man and a woman, and the men and a man among men who are Scorpio. Absolutely, absolutely. I seen dudes tuck their tail because they want to stay with a woman. Dudes completely shove in their stuff, tuck it in just to be with a woman. Completely and feminize themselves just to be with a woman. just to get along with family, just to get along with, just to keep dudes around them. Be like, yeah, homie, like, dog. I don't care what you want. Like, I don't care what you want to clash heads, homie. I could care less. I could care less. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, how we can walk away completely from the table. Not only walk away from the table, but turn it over. I don't just go. I'm not gonna just walk away from the table. I'm gonna turn it over. I'm gonna leave a bad taste in your mouth. Since I got to have a bad taste, if I got to have a headache, you gonna have a migraine. If I got to suffer, you gonna suffer. And a lot of people take that for being ruthless and being evil. Nah, I call it being the strong. Because only that's why we survive. That's why we are survivors. That's why we real. Because only the strong survive, and that's who we are. Scorpio. We strong. You might not like us. You might not get along with us, but you will respect us one way or another. One way or another. You ain't gonna talk to me like you talk to homeboy. You ain't gonna talk to me like you talk to homegirl. I'm not gonna do what homegirl is doing. I'm not gonna do what homeboy is doing. If he wanna tuck his tail, let him tuck his tail by himself. Don't put me don't put me in that same pen. If you want a softie, go find you a softie. Don't look over here. Don't even glance over here. Because this not happening over here. It ain't happening. Go find network or Mr. Doodle in Starbucks somewhere. He would be more than happy to kiss your butt 24/7. You ain't gonna respect him like that, but he'll kiss your butt. He ain't gonna be strong, but he'll kiss your butt though. He ain't gonna be respected, but he'll kiss your butt. Go find that guy. Go find that man. I'm gonna tell y'all like old boy said on Pay the Full. Find that. Go find that man. Get your stuff. Get off your back and go find that man. Since you got all the answers, go find that man. Go find that wonderful person in the sunlight and see how good it ends up for you. Go find that big softy with no backbone and see how well he protects you. Go find that softy with no backbone. Go find her. But you ain't gonna step on my toe, and I ain't gonna say ouch. You step on my toe, I'm gonna be like, man, get off my toe. Is you crazy? What, you trying to break my foot? If you don't like it, so be it. My name ain't Mr. Mute. I'm not a man. Let me see. That's right. We are not having. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. 'Cause I know more people gonna see the video, whatever. But I got to get real because a lot of people. I be seeing a lot of women. A lot of y'all be showing out. A lot of y'all be showing out. A lot of y'all really be showing out, man. But y'all don't know nothing about showing out until y'all step on our toes. We can really show you how to turn this out. We can really show y'all how who crazy for real for real. A lot of people play crazy. We get down for real for real. We don't gotta talk that much or none of that. But when we get loose, we get buck wild. So I love y'all. Don't try your hand and understand this. When you dealing with a Scorpio, he's going to be apprehensive because he's looking for a rare jewel. Sorry, Royal. Sorry, I'm just tired. I'm tired of all all these weirdos and all this crap. I'm tired of all this weak ass world that we got to sit and swallow and sitting out like it's some type of playground. People sitting there looking delusional. People are so delusional, man. Remember I told y'all yesterday, if they say if they say tomorrow's gonna rain peaches and lemon drops and gumdrops, people be like, "Oh, I'm gonna put my I'll walk to people's house. You gonna see 8 bowls outside?" I'd be like, "Why you got 8 bowls outside?" Oh, cause Channel 10 told me it's gonna rain sugar drops and gumdrops and lemon drops. I want to eat some candy. I love sweets. They said the statistics is 80% for lemon drops. I want some sugar. Like it, like what the heck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Where's your logic? Think for yourself. Think for yourself. People always say, I want to be I'm a strong man. I'm a independent, strong, intelligent woman. But you can't even think for yourself. You following everybody else. You following everybody else. You know different from the crowd. You want to blend in the crowd. You don't want to be the exception. You want to blend in the crowd. We don't want them type of people around us. We want individuals, strong individuals with substance. We don't care how many people like you and hang out with you and think you got some sense. If you ain't got no sense to us, it ain't gonna make sense. We don't give a doggone if 100,000 people like you. Don't mean we ever want to be around you. Don't mean we ever want to look at you. If I can't stand a person, I don't care how many people like them. I can't stomach them. I done had like most of the time in Scorpios in our life, we remain quiet. At least the first 10 years of our life, we remain quiet. We stomach so much BS and take so much crap from people from being quiet for so many years. Once we let loose, it's been well over deserved. It's been well over deserved because we don't talk for a series of years. So when we finally burst, it's gonna be like a powder keg, and somebody better you better get out the way. Like what Della Reese said, you gonna get the fat end of my baseball bat going across your skull. But I don't want to be snapped, but I gotta show y'all. I gotta show y'all the Scorpio for real, man. I gotta show y'all us for real. People think it's a game and think we something to play with. We ain't playing. We ain't nothing to play with. We ain't nothing nice. We nice. If you have a pure spirit, if you kind and have a good heart, we will be the biggest teddy bears, the biggest, kindest, goofiest, happiest person you can ever be around. But once you get a taste of it and you take it for being a fool or being some type of moron or being some type of weak link, we will go all out. We will turn this. We will light it up like an inferno, and you will see what's soft, and you will understand what soft is, and you're gonna understand the difference what strong and what soft is. You will understand the difference 100% once we finish with you. You're gonna understand what soft and what hard really is. Don't take it for being something else, man. Don't take us for being something else because you will be sadly mistaken. You'll be sadly mistaken. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, I'm gonna chill out. I'm out of here, man. I'm gonna get out of here with y'all. I'm through. I'm through with it. I love y'all. Please, subscribe. Do all that good stuff. Yada yada yada. Donate. Show some love. Hit the email. Whatever. But I look at like for real, man. I miss the women of old, man. Women used to like us for being masculine. Like women like masculinity. Women like when you would tell them like man, go man, shut up and go eat a bagel or something. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes need to tell their wife, look at man, go shut up and eat a bagel or something. Go knit a sweater. Go be a woman. Sitting around somebody want to keep hearing that all that yaggity yak. Only a soft moron will want to sit there and listen to that mess half the time. There's only a few women that have anything relevant to say. There's only a few of them that have anything relevant to say. Because most of them don't look at reality. That's why. Not because of their being a female, not because of them being a man. Because most of them don't look at logic. Most of them don't think for a second for themselves. Most of them are weak and can't speak up unless they have crowds, unless they have some type of leverage on you. We'll look at you, even Steven, and fight our way out like a dog. We will not set the hedges against you. We don't have to up the stats in order to overcome our enemies. We will make it even Stevens. We don't have to gang up on nobody, or bully nobody. We stand alone. Even when we bully somebody, it's by ourselves. We don't need to go get Nook and them and go get Crazy Eddie. You know what I'm saying? I love Crazy Eddie. That's my guy. But I don't need to go get him. He got my back, but I don't need to go get him. Crazy Eddie in the cut though. Believe that. Crazy Eddie is always in the cut. Don't think because we by ourselves, don't think Crazy Eddie is not in the cut. I just don't show him. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I had to go. Sometimes I got to go in. I'll just message y'all, Michelle. But this is gonna be a little something for y'all to hold on to for a couple of days, and I'm gonna do that joint for y'all. Hit the comment section, do all that good stuff. But I got to give y'all real, cause y'all so used to eating that sugar down water stuff. I'm sorry, I got to give y'all some gin right now. Y'all used to drinking water. Y'all used to drinking milk. Y'all used to drinking sugary Kool-Aid crap. I'm giving y'all some strong in with no chaser right now. It's gonna be strong. It's gonna knock you off your feet. It's gonna make you a little woozy. Like, woo, what did I just see? What I just woo? That was strong. But it's gonna hit you. I'm not giving you. Sometimes I can give y'all the smooth stuff, but sometimes you got to rock the boat. That's what a real men do. Can't be smooth all the time. Can't be too nice all the time. You gotta be a man. You gotta shake the boat when it's time to be shaken. You gotta you gotta cross up and juke a couple of cats when you got to. Ain't no kind way of getting through this thing. Ain't no nice guy finishing first. But a real person, an authentic person, is going to finish. You know what I'm saying? That's the person that's going to finish. But I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I want y'all to take this in, man, for real. And I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.